It was one of those mornings where the alarm feels louder than your motivation, and yet somehow, I dragged myself out of bed with a single goal in mind. Today was my first gym day. I had spent weeks scrolling through fitness influencers online, watching people lift weights like superheroes and pretending to understand the lingo. Deadlifts, supersets, HIIT, all of it. Today, I was going to join the club. I had the outfit, ready new sneakers, matching shorts and shirt, and even those wristbands I convinced myself were essential. I looked in the mirror and thought, I am about to conquer this place. Walking into the gym, I felt a rush of confidence mixed with an undeniable wave of anxiety. It smelled like a combination of protein powder, sweat, and determination. People were everywhere, moving with purpose, lifting weights that looked impossibly heavy, and jogging on treadmills like their lives depended on it. For a moment, clutching my water bottle like it was a lifeline, trying to figure out which section to start with. Should I do cardio first? Stretch? Lift? I didn't know. I had no plan, but I figured, how hard could it be? First, I approached the treadmill section. Thought I'd start easy, just a light jog to warm up. Hopped on, pressed the buttons, and the belt started moving. Immediately, I realized there's a difference between walking in your living room and running on a moving strip of doom in front of strangers. My arms flailed awkwardly as I tried to match the treadmill's pace, feeling every eye in the room on me. I could sense judgment. Did they see my hesitation? Did they notice how red my face turned within the first 30 seconds? I tried to focus on the digital screen in front of me. The distance ticking away, but every beep and buzz seemed like a countdown to embarrassment. I survived the treadmill barely and decided it was time to move to weights. I had seen countless videos of people doing bench presses, bicep curls, and squats. Surely I could do that too. I approached a set of dumbbells, picked one up, and immediately realized I had no idea what weight to choose. I didn't want to look weak, but I also didn't want to drop a dumbbell on my foot. After some awkward fumbling, I settled on a manageable weight, attempting a bicep curl. Or at least, I tried. My form was questionable, and my arms wobbled like jelly. Next to me, a guy was curling twice my weight with ease, looking like he was born to lift. I wanted to disappear, but I reminded myself, everyone starts somewhere. Then came the free weights area, a place that looked both intimidating and sacred. I tried a few moves I had memorized from videos, but I quickly learned that online tutorials don't prepare you for real life. My shoulders screamed in protest, my grip faltered, and somehow, a dumbbell rolled a few feet away. I froze, hoping no one noticed. Someone did, of course, and gave me a polite nod. I nodded back, pretending it was all part of the routine, while secretly thinking, I am not cut out for this. After surviving the weights, I decided to tackle the machines. Surely these were easier, had diagrams and instructions, a clear path to victory. I started with the leg press, thinking it would be simple. I positioned myself, pushed with all my strength, and could barely move the weight. My legs trembled, and I quickly realized that muscles I didn't know existed were screaming at me in protest. I adjusted, tried again and managed a few slow reps. Okay, by now, sweat was dripping down my forehead. My shirt was sticking to my back, and I was questioning every life choice that led me to this moment. In the midst of my struggle, I noticed a group class starting in the corner, a high-energy, fast-paced circuit. Everyone was moving in sync, jumping, squatting, and punching air like it was second nature. I watched for a minute, mesmerized, and slightly terrified. Part of me wanted to join. Part of me wanted to hide behind a treadmill forever, but curiosity won. I cautiously approached the class, trying to blend in without standing out. Quickly realized that following a group of experienced people while your body is still learning how to cooperate is chaotic. My limbs didn't listen. I was always a step behind, and yet I laughed. Something about being utterly uncoordinated in front of strangers was strangely liberating. By now, an hour had passed, though it felt like a lifetime. My energy was dipping, my confidence was wavering, but I refused to quit. I moved to the rowing machine, figuring that would be easier. It wasn't. My back and arms protested with every pull, and I kept imagining all the professional rowers judging me silently. Still, I focused on the rhythm, trying to match the screen's pace. Each stroke felt like an achievement, even if it was painfully slow. Then came the final challenge. Stretching sounds easy, right? Not when your body feels like it's been through a minor war. I bent, twisted, and tried to reach my toes. Realizing flexibility is something you either have or don't. My muscles screamed, my arms shook, and I heard someone nearby chuckle. I smiled, embarrassed but also proud because despite every awkward stumble, every wobbling lift, I had made it through. I had survived my first gym day. Walking to the locker room, I felt a mixture of relief and triumph. Sweat-drenched, sore, and slightly bruised, I realized I had done something I never thought I would. I faced the gym. I faced my insecurities. I faced the reality that being fit is a process, not an instant transformation. And somewhere between the dumbbell fiasco and the chaotic group class, I had learned an important lesson. It's okay to be bad at something at first. It's okay to feel out of place, awkward, or overwhelmed. What matters is showing up. As I stepped out of the locker room, grabbing my water bottle and towel, I thought about the future. I would come back. I would learn. I would improve. And maybe, one day, I'd be the person lifting weights effortlessly, glancing at newcomers with the same silent understanding I had received today. Until then, though, I would embrace the awkwardness, the struggle, and the small victories. By the time I got home, my body ached in places I didn't know existed. Every movement was a reminder that I had actually pushed myself. But there was also a strange satisfaction, a sense of accomplishment that doesn't come from watching a video or scrolling through social media, but from doing, trying, failing, and surviving. I took a long shower, drank water like it was liquid gold, and flopped on the couch, still buzzing from the adrenaline. Reflecting on the experience, I realized that first gym day isn't about perfection. It's about courage, curiosity, and commitment. It's about showing up even when you feel like everyone is watching and judging. It's about taking that step, awkward as it may be, into a world that seems intimidating, and discovering that you can handle more than you think. And even though my muscles ached and my confidence wobbled, I felt stronger, not physically, not yet, but mentally. So, if you're about to face your first gym day, or anything that scares you, remember this: everyone starts somewhere. Everyone has that moment of uncertainty, of embarrassment, of complete confusion. The weights are heavy, the treadmill is fast, the group class is chaotic, but that's life. You stumble, you fall, you laugh, you learn, and you grow. And in the end, you leave with more than just sore muscles. You leave with stories, experiences, and a little bit of pride. If you've ever survived a first gym day, comment below and share your story. Did you wobble on the treadmill? Did you misjudge a weight? Or maybe you found yourself laughing at the chaos like I did. Hit that like button if you've ever felt awkward trying something new. And subscribe for more real-life experiences, relatable adventures, and the little victories that make everyday life worth it. Because trust me, showing up is half the battle and the other half is surviving the chaos. One awkward rep at a time.